And welcome back to Wot'cha Cooking Fast Forward, episode 39 lah.
Okay.
And Aslina
Hi
is
everybody.
we are in the second last episode already, you know.
Oh, you
Very sad.
very sad,
Oh.
but it has been a very good run.
Yeah, it's been a
Yes.
great journey. We are in collaboration with, once again, Active Health Singapore and SSI. I'm in the kitchen once again with more fantabulous, fast-forward dishes lah.
Yep, everything quick and fast and delicious.
Correct. So what's the
Okay.
theme for today?
All right, today, actually, I got no theme. But what I have is actually a lot of inspirations. Okay, so I
ideas.
think a lot of time during this CB period, I order in a lot. So I like to eat a lot of daily bowls. So now instead of buying one, why not I make one?
It's quite
Cheaper,
true,
faster,
and
taste
healthier.
better and healthier.
Correct.
Yes.
So it's an aspiration, an inspiration
Yes.
that came out from your day-to-day orders because we have been too comfortable at home, right?
Yep.
And of course, when you talk about inspiration, nothing better than people who talk about philosophy of life, right? Someone who writes, think, imagine, and of course today, it has everything to do with our talent on the show.
Yep.
All right, so we have a very gorgeous young lady coming up to the program today. She's none other than our figure skater and budding rider, and this is none other than COrin Chen. Yay!
Welcome!
I got one NG take. Chen and Tan and Chen same, right?
Chen and Tan, I guess so.
The
but
same family.
How
tree,
is
lah.
it the same?
Because Hokkien changed to
Oh,
English,
okay.
English changed to Hokkien, something like that. Lah.
Yes.
So COrin, you are a figure skater and a budding rider, right? And of course, as a budding rider, we talk about inspirations.
Yep.
So what inspires you when you write?
My emotions inspire me, so I write as per my emotions. And sometimes I have the spark, and sometimes I don't. It really depends on how I feel that day. And I usually write at night when nobody is disturbing me.
When the mind is clear.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yes.
And do you cook often in the kitchen?
Actually, no, not really. My mom does all the cooking. Props to her.
All right, so today we are going
Yes.
hands-on and teach you
Yes.
some stuff because you're a figure skater, which means you expend quite a fair bit of energy.
Yes.
And then at night when you cannot sleep, you use a lot of brain energy. So to make you rest, best to
Yes.
go into the kitchen hands-on lah.
Yep. Okay. So today's dish is actually a mix of two of the dishes that I like. So I think everybody's familiar with the Indonesian store where we have ayam penyet, ikan
the
penyet,
grill.
the grill one with the sauce. Yes. So one of my aunties is actually from Indonesia. So I went on a call with her, and very interesting. She would just say, "Ayah, anyhow lah, campak lah, throw lah." I said, "Cannot lah, you have to teach me." So she actually gave me some of the basic ingredients to actually put together, and this will be a Balinese Salmon Bowl. Okay.
Balinese Salmon Bowl.
Yeah. So let's dive to the ingredients. So we will have shallots over here, half a chili, garlic, and then you can see over here this is candle nut.
Oh, candle nut. I haven't seen the
Yes.
full size before.
Ah.
So have you seen candle nut before?
No, it has a very interesting shape.
Yes.
Does it have a smell?
Actually, it adds a very good flavor. One very interesting thing I learned from my mom is that she actually frees the candle nut to extend the shelf life.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why maybe sometimes the flavors, only when it's crushed, then the flavors come out. And one of the magic ingredients is actually coriander, and you have to use
That's
the
why we are
roots.
Korean, right? Because it's coriander.
Not my joke,
Korean
Okay lah.
uses coriander.
Yes, this is
Okay.
why I'm here.
Alright, so I've taken all the ingredients, add a little bit of water, and blend them.
I can show it to the audience.
Yes,
Right? Just
so-
leave it up.
Oh,
Yeah, this is how it looks like after you blend it.
Yep.
Do you
Okay.
call this a rumpa also?
Okay lah. I think
Oh, yeah,
a lot
sambal
of
rumpa.
Indonesian, Malay dishes actually uses rempah or a spice base
Spice
to actually add the flavor. Because sometimes when I compare Western dishes, they like to use ingredients like garlic
Herbs,
powder, pepper powder.
Correct.
But for us, it's really those very wet ingredients, and then we infuse, we stir fry, get the flavors in. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
let's go.
All right, so and then we have this black looking sauce over here, right?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
not dark soy sauce, huh?
No,
This is
this
the
is
magic
the
of today's show.
Indonesian kicap manis.
It's called ketchup manis.
Kicap.
Oh, kicap.
Kicap.
What? It's not not tomato based.
Not tomato. Ketchup. Yes.
Ketchup.
Oh, so it's bland. And this is what goes on the coating, right? When you see
Fried
Yes.
chicken.
the ayam penyet that
Yes,
you see.
yes. But for today, because we are going to do a salmon dish and salmon cooks very fast, I'm going to actually cook all the spice base together with the ketchup, and then we're going to coat the salmon. We're going to wrap it so that it cooks together in steam, and then you're going to get a very flavorful, very soft.
Instant
Yes.
infusion. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to bring you
Okay.
and wash your hands first.
Yep.
Because, you know, we still have to ensure that the measures are well kept.
Okay, so
Alright.
maybe we want to switch on the stove.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much.
Mid fire, large fire.
I think meat is
Press
okay.
it to
Rush.
6.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe I'll
1, 2,
add for
3,
you
4,
2
5,
teaspoons of
6.
oil.
6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 teaspoons.
So
Okay.
1 and 2.
Are you nervous? You're rarely in the kitchen, right? I can see.
Yeah.
But from the hand action of pressing the button, you also know this person never press button.
Yeah, I think I can burn water, I guess.
Here you go, Corinne.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
so we're gonna stir fry the rempah first.
Stir fry the oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to get Corinne to point the...
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, Wot'cha cooking? It's sizzling, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring down the temperature a bit. I think the oil is quite
Yeah.
heated. Let's bring it to 5. 5 will do.
Okay.
Then you start mixing so that it doesn't get burnt.
Yeah, so with rempah, yes, you really need to stir. And if we feel that you know it evaporates very quickly, let's add a bit of liquid.
Liquid.
Yeah.
But so far, I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I'm going to just take out the
Can
bank
you
cam
help
and
me
show people how it
to
looks like.
Ben? Yeah, let me
yes,
just
bring
lower
it
it a
to-
little.
4, huh?
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so go on a slightly low heat so it doesn't burn too badly. Huh? How long does it take to cook the
Okay,
spice
so
base?
the rempah, maybe we will actually let it simmer for a while, maybe about 2 to 3 minutes. And then after that, we're going to add in the ketchup mayonnaise and cook it a little bit more.
So how do I know that,
yes.
you know, it is
Ready.
Yeah.
So generally, what we will see is that the color will change to become a little bit darker. You will be able to smell that the rempah is actually cooking. In fact, now we are able to smell a little.
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's not so raw smelling anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you need time to cook the chili because if not, it will be ultra spicy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And Corinne, you know, you are a figure skater. So
yeah.
somebody asked me just now what a figure skater is. Is it someone with figure that's...
I am just a ice skater, but I practice figure skating, which is more aesthetically pleasing.
Inclined, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, so you do a lot of those poses. It's
Yeah,
like ballet
yes.
on ice.
Yes.
Something like that, right?
Yes, something like that. Ballet on ice.
And how long have you been ice skating?
I have been ice skating for 3 years.
Ah.
Yeah, and I enjoy the sport a lot, and it keeps me, keeps my figure.
Oh, really? I mean, ice skating, does it
Yeah.
burn a lot of...
I
energy?
think
Yeah.
it would be because I think
It burns a lot of calories, and I always feel really hungry after I ice skate. And it's my form of workout and exercise as well.
Yeah, because you use the lower back,
Yeah.
thigh
the
muscle,
core,
the
Yes,
core.
and the
core.
arms.
Because
Yeah.
you need to spin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and coordination. Like
So I think for the bowl today, right, I did it with one thing in mind, which is sometimes when we are at home, we actually don't need so much of carbohydrates,
Correct.
right? We don't need so much of starches. So I actually designed the daily bowl to have vegetables that actually contain starch but not too much. But if Corinne actually needs more energy, one of the ingredients that I recommend for her to put inside is brown rice.
Oh, brown rice.
Yes, so it will be
Ooh.
a very nice addition to your bowl. So then you get all the food
More
groups.
carbo.
Yes, yes. All right. So one of the ingredients that I almost forgot, but remember, is actually turmeric. So it gives a nice color, a very nice flavor, goes very well with fish. Okay, so let's add about a 1/4 teaspoon.
alright.
Okay, and then now we are good to add the ketchup mayonnaise.
The whole bowl?
Ooh.
Yes, the whole bowl. This
Oh,
is
wow.
about 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yep.
You know, I miss eating ayam penyet.
Oh.
And it's not
okay.
easy to find them nowadays in
Yeah.
the outlets, right? Because they used to be a lot, but now it's a lot lesser.
Yes, yes.
So you can imagine the flavor, the
Ah.
boost of aroma. How do you like the smell
Yeah,
of it?
the smell is coming off pretty nicely.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very nice.
Okay, so in the meantime, what we will do is just take a pan, right? We will actually cook it for about 3 to 4 more minutes until it thickens.
So we have
Yeah.
chicken stock over here. What's the purpose of the chicken stock?
Yes, so later, after, we're going to do like a lot of dual purpose for the ingredients, yeah? This is actually the marinade for the fish. We're going to take the marinade and actually put on the fish, but I'm going to reserve about 1 tablespoon, mix it about 100 ml of water, and
Oh, it becomes a sauce.
and it becomes a sauce. Yeah, so we do not need to add any more additional ingredients.
Less work,
Yeah.
fast forward.
Yes. All right, so
Nice.
it's cooking.
Okay, so it looks like the sauce base is ready. So what's the next step?
All right, so we're going to get it off the fire. Let me
Oh.
just reserve a little bit of sauce.
Let me turn off the fire.
Okay, maybe, can I have the pan, please,
All right.
Corinne?
Okay.
Thank you.
So while
we-
you're taking out the sauce, right, Corinne, you know, there are
Yeah.
many places that you can ice skate in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
I mean, one famous place that I would remember that you can probably go for ice cold snow to skate is Snow City.
Well, I think you can go there and play with the snow, throw snowballs at each other.
Oh, you can't skate there.
Yeah, cannot.
So now what Azlina is doing is just coated the base.
Yes,
For the
yes.
salmon.
Actually, for better taste, I would recommend you to maybe marinate this for maybe 15 minutes. Yeah, and the one thing I realized about baking fish, right? You know, sometimes I do experiment a lot. Sometimes I do fish inside Happy Call. Have you heard of that pan?
Oh, yes. That's the
Okay.
Korean brand,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Happy Core.
Happy Call. But I realized that one of the best ways to actually make your fish, right, is actually to seal it.
Oh, that means...
Yeah,
Ooh.
we
Oh,
really cover it so that
oh.
we have the steam to actually make the fish very soft.
Also, we actually
Yes.
did that once with Dr. Rico on one of the episodes where we made fish in a bag. So I think it's almost the same theory, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, we can
So
place it
we'll
down.
just seal this. Earlier to this, I've actually just lightly greased
Coated.
the aluminium foil with some oil. Okay. So
How do you
Corinne, you
fold?
can just seal it.
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, you fold half and half.
Yep.
You
half?
fold outwards, fold
Okay.
half down,
Okay.
then you
Yeah.
fold half back,
Yep.
and then you fold the sides in.
You're
She
teaching
almost made a
a
parchment.
Yes.
teaching a kid how to do origami.
Yeah. Is this
Okay.
considered good enough?
Yeah, that's great enough. So we're gonna bake it at a preheated oven, about 170 degrees, for about 10 to 15 minutes until the fish is cooked.
All right. So
Okay.
we're gonna bring it into the oven. This one is preheated.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
So middle portion of the oven, right?
Yeah, okay, so now we can go ahead with making the dressing.
Okay.
Very simply, just take the sauce that you have just reserved just now, add it back into the pan.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So, and then we're gonna add about 150 ml, or maybe about
Half?
half of that,
Half
Corinne.
of that, just pour it in.
Yeah,
half.
pour it
Okay,
in.
half.
Don't be too worried, just 敢去.
Yeah, Ben is very
Okay.
famous for trial
Anyhow,
and
yeah.
error. Yeah,
Alright.
that's good.
Estimate.
Half.
Yep, and then we're gonna stir it.
Yes.
Yeah, and the one thing that makes this delicious, right? I tried it at home. I went to put too much lemon juice, become inedible because too sour.
Too sour.
But
Ooh.
what I did was that I adjusted the lemon juice. I only added about half a teaspoon.
Also one drip. Let me do half a teaspoon. for you.
Okay, later.
Then I have to heat this up also, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
So
let's
bring
bring
it
it
up.
up to 5.
Yes.
6 is
Oh,
fine.
6.
Okay. Okay, so the chicken stock and the kicap manis sauce is ready.
Yes, so we just need to add about half a teaspoon.
Into the fire.
Into yeah, I mean we can also take it out, put it
Okay.
inside here, and then just add half a teaspoon.
Just pour everything in the
Alright.
bowl.
Thank you so much, Corinne.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna have a little small half a teaspoon.
Yep. And we are done with the
See?
dressing. That simple.
Yeah.
Estimation.
All right. So
Do we need to
now,
stir it? Let me just stir a little bit.
Alright.
yeah. So after this, we're going to assemble the bowl. It's very simple. Okay, and
Okay.
it makes a very good lunch or dinner. Okay.
You know, like, I wasn't very hungry, but smelling the sauce
Yeah.
just made my stomach start to growl, right? So I'm gonna just try the manis. You try lah.
Okay.
You try lah. Then you tell me nice or not.
It's actually very nice. It has a little bit of the
Tanginess?
Yeah, tanginess, and
Now she makes me want to try.
Okay. You can.
actually gets your gastric juices moving.
So it's very flavorful. Lah. So
Yeah.
it's very appetizing, is
Yes,
it?
yes, it is.
I want to try. I want
There
to
you
try.
go. I think we need
Cannot
to
wait.
wash this a little.
Ooh. It's almost like a soup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could just drink it.
If you want, you can just thicken it. But I'm just going to use this, right? Because previously when I tried at home, I had some rice. So I like the sauce to be a little bit more watery, so I can just drizzle on the veggie and the soup. I mean, the veggie and the rice.
Fantastic.
And then I have my salmon together with that. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so we're going to bring in the vegetables a little bit later and just assemble the bowl. Very
Alright.
easy.
All right, looks like the fish is ready. I can smell
Yes.
it.
Okay.
I actually wasn't hungry, but getting all that rumpa and the
Let me
ketchup
clear everything
manis,
up for
everything.
you.
Haha, let's bring it all out. All right, I secretly sneak in another piece of salmon for myself.
All right.
Ooh, it smells really good. Everything
nice.
is coming together.
Yeah, I think the whole flavor is setting in.
Okay,
Yes.
so what we're gonna do now is get you guys to assemble the bowl
Okay.
as and when you like it, as and how you like it.
This
okay,
is?
so we've got sesame seeds,
Okay.
yeah, and all the different colors of vegetables.
Alright.
And I know edamame now is getting very popular.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna have some of it. It's an excellent source of plant-based protein.
Mhm.
Yeah. So normally how I do it is that I will put some baby spinach at the base. Yeah, and then put all your vegetables there. Put some dressing, and then we're gonna put our fish on top.
All right.
All right,
looks
so
almost
this
like,
is all yours.
East meets West kind
Yes,
of positioning,
yes.
Wow.
right? All right, so let me just open it up for you. I'm going to switch space with you.
Okay.
I'm going to open up. Come closer, camera. Drag you in and go. Dun dun. Ooh, la, 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 la,
Yes.
la. Ooh, look at the salmon.
Yep.
So how do you want to plate it? It's
Up to
really
you.
up to you. So
Yes.
like what I also agree with Azlina is to have some spinach at the bottom.
Yep.
So that you
Yeah.
get that sauce base over it.
Yep.
And then thereafter, you get your spoon, see what you like. I like
Yes.
broccoli, so I'm
Okay.
going to
Yes.
have. Are this broccoli boiled?
Okay, yeah, I actually put some water and then just pop it in the microwave for about 1 to 2 minutes until it's cooked. And the corn as well, actually, is very easy to get, like some frozen corn, and then just microwave it. So these vegetables are very, very, you can just keep a lot of it in your fridge. Yeah.
Ooh, look at the skin. And this,
Whoa.
you can see the sauces all nicely.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to get my salmon in.
Yep.
Boom, would you like me to place the salmon
Ooh.
on top for you?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm going to get your sauce a little bit more thicker
Okay.
over so you get the flavor.
Thank you.
All right, then we're going to just, voila, push it up. Look at the salmon. Wow. Place it over.
Wow.
And I'm going to do it slightly different from you.
Okay.
I'm going to start putting the other additional items
Yep.
over only now. So I like edamame, so I'm going to
Yeah.
dribble some.
So
I
let me
love
get more
corn.
sauce for you.
Yeah. And have lots of corn over it.
Go, Corinne.
Thank
I
you.
like cherry tomatoes, good source of vitamin C,
Yep.
and then just a small tinge of sesame just to give it that additional voila. And this is my bowl versus Corinne's bowl that's
Mine
coming right up.
is a
Oh,
lot of
nice.
sesame,
Oh wow, yours look like a teriyaki salmon.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
but it's ketchup manis.
Yeah.
Alright, so I like the money sauce. I'm gonna use the money spoon.
Yeah, okay, here, Corinne. You want to try
Okay.
with this small?
Yeah.
Or I'll
Alright,
get you
I'm gonna
another
shoot
one?
it right back.
Ah,
Yeah.
So this is actually called the Balinese style ketchup manis salmon, is it?
Balinese salmon salad bowl.
Balinese salmon salad bowl. So
Yes.
let's dive on in. I'm gonna eat it with the corn, edamame, and spinach at the same time. So, bon appetit.
It's good.
Oh, it's so sweet.
It's really got to do with the ketchup manis. And if you notice, like this dish, right, there's no need for additional salt. Because ketchup manis on itself, they have some sodium in there, so we don't need to have too much of that. Yes.
Very crunchy, refreshing. How does it taste like to you?
And there's a lot of flavor, and it's really good.
Yes, yes. So if you would like to, you can just take some of the dressing. Only if you want to, you can drizzle it on top.
I want the
Yeah.
drizzle.
Mm-hmm.
So I get more sauce flavor. Do you want some?
Yes, please.
And of course, this is the Balinese salmon bowl filled with beautiful colors of the vegetables to give you that multivitamins and more, right?
Yes. Got tons of flavor, a lot of phytochemicals, and your fiber.
That's right. And if you want to find out more, we will be back right after the break with Wot'cha cooking
Fast
forward. And we're back.
Yeah.
Okay, why you did the ballerina spin? Because she's a figure skater, am I right?
Yes.
So we just enjoyed this really nice bowl of salmon, great in omega-3. I'm just curious.
Yes.
She was saying that she's in figure skating for 3 years. And
Yeah.
have you skated before?
Once.
Was it hard?
It's like half the time I was on my bum.
I know, right? How did you then transform yourself from a skater to a figure skater? Because you need to do a lot of stunts and spins and all that, right?
I actually got into the sport because I was watching Olympic championships and they look really graceful. And I was also taking a break from my studies and I want to try out the sport. So I got to really basic and then I got a coach. So she coached me all the way until what I'm doing right now.
Oh, so you really need some coaching. I thought it's just
Yeah.
transform like "Tring," and then I know how to do it.
No, not so sudden lah.
No, I
Yeah.
always thought it's like you
Like
go
that we
and
also
start-
can.
like that, like
Yeah.
that, like that,
It's-
and dun, 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 dun.
It's actually there we have to do a lot of strength training. Even though we
Ah.
look really
Oh.
graceful, but we actually have to do a lot of like intense HIIT.
Oh
Oh.
wow.
High intensity workout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though we do a lot of like workout, we still have to remain graceful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
on ice.
Must be really tough to
So-
look good and move really
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is something like that? huh? No,
Yeah.
that's not- You're not graceful at all. Huh? But okay, because you use a lot of energy, so we're going to give you a little bit more booster.
Yes.
And Selena has a
Yay.
little secret for you today. What is the second recipe for that?
Okay, so this is an adaptation of the brownie. You know, everybody likes brownie because they like chocolate and all that. But I realized when I saw the recipe, I almost fainted because most of the traditional brownie has a lot more fat than flour. That's why you get the dense version. But I like chocolate, right? And I wanted to try, you know, I like to eat them and I want to make them with my son. So I've actually adapted the recipe, you know, using some reduction and I think adding ingredients such as bananas to actually give it the moisture.
And bananas
Yes.
is a great way to, for people who use high intensity
Yes,
training, right?
yes, yes,
Because
yes.
it also helps with the muscle.
Yeah, it
Yes.
actually contains potassium, which actually is very high. I mean, it's
Yes.
very high in electrolytes, so
Correct.
can help you
Yeah, my coach also recommended me to eat banana before and after my workout so that I will not have much muscle ache the next day.
Yes.
Sportsman's belief.
Yeah.
Eat
Okay.
banana, no headache.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
let's dive into
so
ingredients.
the ingredients, let me just explain to you. This is a very interesting ingredient because this is actually oat flour.
Oat flour.
I bought rolled oats and
Okay.
actually I blended it.
Okay.
And then this is what it is now. So I actually use lesser plain flour, and because oat flour is a whole grain.
So
Right?
this more makes you filler also, right?
Yeah, makes you,
more-
yeah. And oats are very high in beta glucan.
Oh, what's
Yes,
that?
which has some cholesterol lowering effects.
Oh yes, it's good for the heart, right?
Yes, and in this dish, right, it's very good because the kids don't know that it's oats. So I gave my son, right, and he just happily ate it because it's
Yeah.
chocolate.
And then if you
Yes.
use dark chocolate and oats at the same time, it's
Yes.
really good for the whole
Yeah.
The
cardio
system.
right?
Correct.
Yes.
And here we have actually, I used a version, I used dark chocolate chips.
Alright.
So now it's really readily available in the market. So it's got lesser sugar and higher flavonoids. Okay. All right. So very simple recipe. What we're gonna do is that one bowl, I'm gonna task COrin to help me with all the dry ingredients, and Ben, you can help me to mix the wet ingredient. This is
Can.
a really simple dish.
Okay,
so
one
for
wet, one dry.
Yes,
Yes.
for COrin, maybe you can put the sieve.
Yes.
Right?
Right
Okay,
in.
so you're gonna have the plain flour,
Plain flour.
the oat flour,
Okay, let's pour in,
and just put it on the sieve, the cocoa powder, and I'm gonna measure for you about half a teaspoon of
Baking
heaped
powder.
teaspoon of baking powder. Yep. So here you go. Just put it
Right.
inside, and then you can
Cocoa
have your
powder
cocoa powder.
Okay, now cocoa
Yeah,
powder.
and I'm gonna add a quarter teaspoon of salt
Salt is for?
to bring out the flavor.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually one of the trick I want to
Respect
teach you, right, about brownies. One of the things I like watching a lot of food video. But I'm not going to use it for today because this recipe I want it to be for kids. Is that they add espresso.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so for Ben, I'll get you to mix firstly the melted butter.
Alright, the
So
melted
I
butter.
know butter has gotten a lot of flack, but I've actually halved the quantity for butter because
You still need it for the aroma
yes,
and
and
the
the
taste
flavor.
Oh,
Yeah, gonna
okay.
get also I've halved the sugar.
Okay.
So originally for this recipe is 100 grams. So I've actually only used 50 grams of sugar.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll get you to whisk it.
Alright, so...
All right. Yep.
So you got to whisk it until it becomes like creamy, smooth. Oh.
Yes.
It looks like a creme brulee.
And I'm gonna add half one egg into the liquid mixture.
Okay, just add
Yeah.
it in.
Yeah, just add a bit
Now
in.
just
Make sure
whisk it
it's
some
equally
more.
done.
This is now it's becoming like a cream.
Yes. I'm gonna add a little bit, about half a teaspoon of vanilla essence to give it that flavor.
And I tell you, baking is like good exercise
Yeah.
because it's really not easy to whisk.
Yeah. So
Okay,
here
so
you
vanilla
go.
essence to give it more flavor.
Yes.
So this is how it looks like, the consistency.
Yeah. Gonna add about
Ooh,
3.
the vanilla essence smells so good.
Smells good, yeah. 3 tablespoons of low-fat milk.
All right.
Yeah. 1. Thank you.
Now, if
Ben.
I'm lactose intolerant, for example, can I use like soy milk?
Can, but one thing I realized about baked product, if you're gonna use
Alternative milk. Dairy milk.
soy milk, right, it's going to really change the flavor. So I actually have a discovery. Nowadays in the supermarket, you are able to find milk that is either low lactose or lactose free. Yes, and because you are using such a low quantity, it's going to be okay.
Yeah,
All right,
that's really
so what we're going to do is that we're going to actually now, let me get a palette knife. So for this step, right, we're going to slowly add in the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients.
Okay, I
Yeah.
am going to pass
Okay.
on my sieve, my whisker.
Yes. So just to share with you, right, for baking, it's a very good way to use your very, very, very ripe banana. Almost
So a
going
good banana
to...
is a ripe banana.
Yes.
Because it has more flavor.
Yes, because there's a lot more sweetness, so it's a good alternative to, adding too much sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, and banana and chocolate really goes very well
Yes.
together. When it comes to adding the dry ingredients, let's add half first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't clog up too quickly.
Yes,
right?
all right. So let me add half, and then what I'm gonna do is not really use the whisk to mix, but
Oh.
I'm gonna use the palette knife so that we don't knock out all the air that we have already
so we
introduced.
fold.
Oh,
Yes.
folding.
Wow, Ben.
I've been
Yeah,
learning.
Corinne, would you like to?
Okay.
Fold the,
Yes.
the cake.
So
So you
fold
just flip it.
Yes, nice.
Flip it,
Okay.
yeah. Flip it, take your time. Just get it right in. Oh, and you can really get the chocolate.
Yes, the chocolatey
the
smell,
chocolate smell.
And the banana.
Yes.
It really feels like a.
Banana and chocolate is like always the most
yeah,
awesome
it's a
combo.
good combination. Oh, you can see
Yeah.
that. You see, as you fold,
It thickens.
thickens up.
Yes, okay,
Yeah.
let me add
Slowly
the other
more.
half.
Yes.
Yep. And
And then
then
mix it right.
while Corinne is adding, I try not to add the chocolate chips too early
early.
because it's gonna break.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't want to mash it up, right? You want to
Yes.
let it just melt in chunks, so when you bite into it, there's that moisture and that nice gooey flavor. I like it. I like dessert. Do you like dessert, Corinne?
Yes, I love it, especially chocolate.
Oh, you're a huge fan of chocolate.
Yes, and sweet stuff. Love it.
You know, you have been writing recently, you know, and I was just
Okay.
curious, what are some of the philosophies that you think about of life?
I think that
Very nice.
if you do the hard things, life becomes easy.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's just something that I keep in mind. It's like my motto. When life gets hard, you get to deal with things easier over time.
Yeah, so it's like a bittersweet kind of thing. Right?
Yeah.
If you don't know the
Yes.
tough, then how do you enjoy the good,
Correct.
right?
That's
and if life's too
right.
smooth,
Mm-hmm.
then it feels too bland like water. Wow,
Yeah.
I come up with philosophy. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's very well mixed.
Let's show them
All
the
we need to do.
consistency on the camera.
Yes.
Let me your
Alright.
and this is how it roughly feels like and look like. So you get the nice
Oh, thick.
sticky, thick consistency. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
All right. So what do we do?
Okay, so very simply now, after we have mixed it very nicely,
So
right?
you fold it so that we don't
Yes.
get rid of the air
We're
too
just
much,
gonna
right?
add these are some muffin cups. Okay, very
Half-
simply,
half a cup?
about 3/4.
3/4.
Yeah. Okay, here you
Alright.
go.
So
3/4.
why not get rid of the air?
Okay, so when we have already worked very hard to sieve the air in, and then we
Oh.
use baking powder as a leavening agent, you know, so that it will not be too dense.
Mm.
So if we're going to use a balloon whisk and whisk out all the air, then your product is going to be very flat.
Oh, so you want
Ah.
it to have that fluffiness.
Yes, yes.
Not
Ah,
too bad.
nice activity to do with your loved ones.
Yeah, with the
Aw.
little ones
Yeah.
at home. They work together. Get out of your feet. I think the newer generation will know this song, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Corinne, are you familiar with that song?
Nope.
Okay.
She's the next, so
Total
she's another
stranger
generation.
to me.
She's the Gen Z, is it?
The new generation.
Now it's
Yeah.
no longer millennial, it's Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just sprinkle some of my walnuts for toppings.
Ooh,
Also
Yeah.
get the
walnuts.
crunch.
Yes.
And walnuts are really good for
Yes.
The brain.
It
brain.
is actually a good source of omega-3.
Yeah, it's like brain food.
Yeah, brain
Yeah.
food.
Since it looks like the brain. Yeah.
Yes.
This is an activity that you can do. And it's actually quite simple. You sieve the flour,
Yep.
and then you put everything in together.
Yes, and I
Then
like
you
this recipe because you don't need a cake mixer.
Oh yeah.
Right? You
yeah,
just need
true.
to actually, you
Yeah.
get a very nice dessert. Yep. And then
And
you
it
can
smells
bring it
really
for
nice
party.
already.
Yes. Okay, and we are done. Yeah, all we
Wow.
need to do is to bake it in a preheated oven,
Shing.
180 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes.
All right, so
Yeah.
20 to 25, let the gentleman do
Yes.
the work again with the heat. You can feel it's already warm right up.
Yep.
And now we're going to dive it in. So it takes about 5 minutes for you to prep the batter. And then
Middle shelf, yep.
into the oven.
And
Let's
we're
go.
good.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay.
So this is where you get to clean up your table and wait for it to get Voila! So, Corinne, you know, when it comes to riding and skating, you know, these are quite a niche kind of lifestyle, right?
Yes.
In Singapore, I don't, you know, you don't meet a lot of people who write so much about
Yep.
life, and you don't really hear a lot of figure skaters. So when people skate for casual passion and hobby, right? So, when it comes to realizing dreams or hobbies, is there anything you want to say to the audience while we wait for the muffins to bake right over here?
Realizing dreams or hobbies.
Mm.
Just keep going. You will never know where you are at until you look back at your footprints. And yeah, as long as you keep working hard and progressing, things will be good.
Not like that. I think
Things
it'll
will be
good
great,
lah.
yeah.
It's true. I mean, because I think, you know, sometimes in life when we meet obstacles,
Yep.
or when we think about dreams, or huge dreams, the number one thing that comes to mind is can I do it?
Perseverance.
Yeah, and then we
Yes.
don't have the perseverance, and then we just
Yeah.
let go, right?
Yeah.
And of course, enjoying this amazing journey with us. It's already the second last episode of Wot'cha Cooking. So this fast forward style, we will be back right after the break. And welcome back to Wot'cha Cooking Fast Forward. Recipe number 3. Dun, dun. All good things happen not twice but thrice, right? But before that, I got my mittens on because
Yes.
I think the brownie is ready. Should I
Yep.
take it out and let it rest for a while?
Okay, sure. Yeah, you need to cool
Let
it
you
down.
try lah.
Oh,
Don't burn your
okay.
hand.
Yep.
Sure.
All right. Slowly,
Here.
gently.
Yay.
Oh, wow. It looks like ice cream because of the walnuts on top, right? Nicely puffed
Ooh.
up. Very nice. So we're going to let it rest.
Yep.
Because it's still hot, so we can't really bite into it. Then we can put the mittens here.
Okay.
And
Okay.
now we're in the final recipe, and I like what I'm seeing on the table.
Yes.
It is mangoes and strawberries.
Yeah, so let me just explain to you a little about the third recipe. This is our tropical chia pudding. So to make the base, I've actually did it about 2 to 3 hours ago.
So let it chill, right?
Yeah, let it chill, let the chia absorb all the liquid so that it becomes a bit jelly-like. Black chia is fine, white chia seeds is fine. About 100 ml of 100 gram of yogurt, so just 1 tub is fine. I use mango because I want that tropical feel. Some coconut milk. So this coconut milk is a little bit interesting because it is mixed together with coconut water.
Oh,
it
so
is
you get more
not-
electrolytes as well.
Yes, and it's not very high in fat.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's diluted in natural coconut water,
yes.
right?
So we actually wanted a little bit of flavor, but not too much of the
Can
fat.
be a bit heavy lah.
Yes, and then we actually mix 100 gram yogurt, 100 ml of coconut milk, and about 150 ml of water.
Just mix it
together and mix it with about 3 tablespoons of chia seeds.
Okay.
Yeah, and this dessert, right, I like it because it's colorful, it's pretty, and it's full of goodness.
And naturally sweet because of the fruit lah.
Yes. Okay, so I got a very nice pudding cups here, but you can use normal cups. All you gotta do is to layer it. So one layer of pudding, you can put some, this is jackfruit here.
Oh, it's jackfruit.
Yeah, it's jackfruit. And then you've got your mangoes. I wanted to get pomegranate, but it's not available today. But pomegranate would be a nice tropical feel. Yeah. So gonna get you guys to assemble the chia pudding.
Ooh.
Here's a spoon for you, Ben.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, Corinne, do you take chia seeds? Have you ever taken chia seeds
Oh
before?
yes, I have.
Do you know what it good for?
Well, no, actually. I heard that it's very healthy. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So chia is actually a very good energy source, Corinne. It's got a lot of fiber. It's got omega-3. Yeah. So it's it's like, you know, nowadays it's hyped as the superfood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's also slow in digesting, right?
Yes. Yes.
So for you, if you want to have a fuller day and you don't have too much carbohydrates, you don't feel that enough energy, it works almost like oats, I heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, because of the high fiber content. And good that we don't need to add too much sugar in there. There's no added sugar because I think the mango yogurt already have some sugars.
Correct. And then on top of that, with the sweetness of the fruit itself.
Yes. You can have some jackfruit, some strawberries. Yeah.
I decided to look good on the last or the second last episode.
Yeah.
I've been reading up on plating.
Nice. Maybe you can leave some strawberries for the top. Then nice contrast. Yes.
So I'm going to layer my...
Yeah. So at the top you can put a little bit of color, some red, some grapefruit. Sorry, not grapefruit, jackfruit. Anyhow, antam only.
actually, it's the same lah.
Yeah.
Dun,
Let me make
dun.
one for you.
Okay.
And then jackfruit.
Yes.
That's all.
Very simple dessert, very presentable.
And it looks really, I mean, I haven't had jackfruit for quite some time, so I can imagine the sweetness behind it. And I'm going to just add one more small layer. Because this is the second last episode already. And they always say that my plating don't look so good. So not to disappoint.
Yeah. So this amount of ingredients can make about 4 pudding cups. It serves about 4. Yeah, here you go. Nice, very nice, very creative. I was about to do that as well.
Yeah, I must beat you before that.
Nice.
I finally passed my plating.
Very nice.
So if you buy chia pudding from Ben Logan, you get a bigger bowl. It's more worth it and value for money. If you buy it from COrin, this is what we call you pay more but get less. Yeah.
There you go.
Dun, dun. And of course, I'm going to plate out the brownie. I mean, I think it goes hand in hand together. So should I open the brownie cup?
Sure.
So that we can actually see. So this is how it looks like. This is our nice banana dark chocolate base brownie. You can see that it's really, really moist. And it looks like, wow, dun, 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 dun. Wow. Oh, look at the bottom area. It looks really nice in color.
And the sides doesn't stick much.
It doesn't stick because you're using a nice. Oh, it's really, wow. I can tell you, confirm very nice. The moment you feel the texture, it's so nice and puffed up. You can feel how soft it is. All right, so I'm gonna put yours over here. I go to mine over here.
Okay.
And voila! This is our recipe number 3, a chia seed pudding.
Tropical chia pudding. Yes.
Tropical chia pudding.
Tropical chia pudding. Along with our second recipe, this is a
Banana chocolate. Wow, you are testing me, man. Chocolate. Banana chocolate brownie.
Yeah, banana chocolate brownie with oat flour.
Yes.
All right, so that it makes it even healthier.
Yes, and bananas for natural flavoring and lesser sugar and lesser fat. Yeah.
As I look at all these beautiful colors come together, I feel a little bit sad. Because this is the second last episode of Wot'cha Cooking.
Very
And
sad.
if you're watching this on a Tuesday, remember to catch us, or if you're watching it on any day, remember to catch our last episode that's coming up. The journey is coming to an end. We hope that all our amazing recipes have worked for you. So remember to look back at all the recipes. We have the ayam percik from Azlina. We got some of the favorite desserts from Dr. Ricco. We have the yogurt bar from Cheryl. Right up to some of the amazing pine corn, French beans that is, created by Lee and more. So stay tuned with us, and we're gonna dive right in. I'm not gonna use a spoon.
Waiting for this moment.
Here you go, Corin.
Thank you.
Yeah, spoon for
Wow.
you. Ben, spoon, Ben. No need.
The brownie is moist on the inside. It's really good.
I'm gonna show you the brownie. I haven't done this for a few episodes. Look at the brown. Wow. Nice and moist. I'm gonna place one. Oh. And Corinne, while you're enjoying the brownie, anything you want to say to our viewers right here? Thank you for coming on board with us on our second last episode. Anything you want to inspire people about?
Thank you for watching. Please watch all the episodes. And don't forget to strive for the best. 加油!
So cute.
Second last episode.
Can you do the cute Chayo or not like her?
加油!
But really, in life is all about enjoyment. Good things do come to an end. So let's see you on the last episode of Wot'cha Cooking
Fast
Forward.